Hello, Just Too Good here, and I think this tops Spice Girls as the most unexpected LEGO tie-in. LEGO Atari is coming. Do people still care about Atari? Like, I remember back a couple of years, I mean, not even a couple, like in the 2000s, it was kind of nostalgic to be like, oh, the Atari 2600. But it seems like the people who grew up on that console are even older now. I don't know, I don't see the hype for a LEGO Atari console set. Heck, for everybody watching, how many of you guys know what an Atari 2600 is? So anyways, this comes from Probricks, which is incredibly reliable, and they say that there's going to be 170 to 200 euros Atari 2600 console as a set. Think of the NES set, and this design will have the actual Atari console, that classic joystick controller, and on the TV screen, so I guess it'll come with a TV build. They would have to make it different from the NES one. It will have a Pitfall level. How many of you guys know what Pitfall is? It's so obscure at this point. And by moving the controller, we'll move Pitfall Harry. This is going to flop. Like, I'm sorry. There's just no hype for old school Atari stuff nowadays. You could have done it with like a Genesis and Sega. That would have sold with Sonic. But the Atari flashback stuff was really like a mid-2000s kind of thing. Now, in the mid-2000s, I was obsessed with like all old retro consoles, and that was the height of my Atari phase, where I actually had like Atari flashback PSP game, those plug and plays in the TV, and I was trying to get a 2600. But then I discovered the NES's gloriousness, because this was when I was like getting early into like retro games. So I didn't really have an NES at that time, but then I got one, and I was like, yeah, this is a billion times better than Atari, because the NES versus Atari, even though there's a few years difference there, the level of quality of NES games is ways above Atari. Atari games are extremely basic. Like if you search up Atari Pac-Man, it's known as one of the worst games ever because it's just like the simplest version of Pac-Man and it doesn't even work. I don't know. And then the skip from, of course, NES to Super Nintendo is even bigger, and I don't think we'll ever get a Super Nintendo build like this. But yeah, buildable Atari with a Pitfall setup on the TV, the controller moved Pitfall Harry. I can't see this selling well. This is such a license out of nowhere, and I don't know if people really care about Atari anymore. I will buy it though. I love old school consoles. It's kind of weird that LEGO is getting into making old school consoles because this is like a hobby I used to have. I'm curious to see how it turns out, but it's just such a random, unexpected set, and I don't think it will sell well. That's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Subscribe for more LEGO leaks and rumors. Peace out. Bye.